you. Now, I told you guys this is going to be your group for the rest of this unit. And you guys are going to, thank you, work together. So today, I told you you're going to work on your folk tales. But the first thing that I want you guys to do is look to the chalkboard where it says group norms. Remember on Friday when I had you guys do the post-it notes and you posted it on the board? So I have everybody's sheet. And you posted it to the board, and I went through it and I just kind of noticed certain things and we grouped them, and across all 5 classes you guys basically had the same kind of thing to say. So what I want you guys to do, we'll go over them together, and as we're going over them, each of you should be writing down these group norms. Okay? So, and these are the rules that you guys came up with for what you need to do to be productive within your group. So, the first one is to stay on task. So that's like no sidebar conversations, get done what you need to get done, doing your part, that kind of thing. The other one is come prepared. So if you all need a pencil, or if you all know you are taking notes, so you need paper or you need construction paper to do something, bring all of your materials that you need. Be prepared every day when you are working with your group. The third one is equal participation. So that doesn't mean that if Claire, Brandon, John Michael, and Emily's group are working together and Emily and Brandon want to go goof off and they're doing something else on the computer besides searching what they need to do for their pre-colonial Africa project, and Claire and John Michael are doing all the work. That's not cool, because it's just 2 people doing all the work when there's 4. And if you all are working together and you're doing your equal parts, then your project's going to be awesome and you guys are going to get along a lot better. The other thing is respect each other. It's number 4. You want to respect each other. That means if somebody shares their opinion, remember we talked about this, even if you still don't agree, but you need to try to see their side, or you can agree to disagree, right? So that's no fighting over something, that's working together, respecting each other's opinions, and not doing a, oh my gosh, that's so stupid. Don't do that. We want to be nice to each other. So you guys are going to be together for the next, like, what, 8 days? 9 days? So you guys want to be able to work together. Hannah.
So are we going to continue this after spring break?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Wait, as soon as the unit is over, are we
I don't know yet. You guys might end up still sitting together for a while, but we'll see. Okay? Your last group norm that you guys came up with is to communicate effectively. So that means if maybe one of you does have a problem or something, or you think you're doing a lot of the work, go ahead and share that with your group, because you're going to end up getting more frustrated and then that's going to create the tension between you guys. So you want to communicate effectively, you want to share what you found, you want to work together, okay? So, those 5 sound good? Do you think that kind of is the overarching ideas that you guys came up with on Friday? Okay, so this is what I want you to do. All 4 of you, so everybody should have written down all 5 of these, all 4 of you are going to sign this paper. So when Grace, I'll give you like a minute, 2 minutes to do this. Grace is going to pass her paper around. Everybody else is going to pass her paper around. She should have 3 other signatures, and she should, including her own, so she should have 4 signatures at the bottom of this paper. And what that's saying is that you agree to abide by these rules when working with your group. Okay? So, I'll give you a minute or 2. Oh, sorry, it's your pencil too. Go ahead and pass it around. Yeah. No, you're going to keep this. This is number 5, guys, in your table of contents. So like sign your own paper. And then you're going to pass it to Grace, Grace is going to pass it to Wesley, Wesley to Katie, Katie to you. Does that make sense? No, it does not have to be in cursive if you don't want it to be in cursive. Oh, look at you. You're going to be ready to go when you're famous one day, right? Cursive G's, those always. Let me see. This is a good signature. Is that your just sign?
I just we have been shaving cream on our Oh, I don't want that.
Alright. And then when everybody is done signing their group members' papers, I'm going to see pencils down, and that's how I know you're done and we can move on to what we're going to be working on in class today. Guys, we're also going to have a game. Okay?
I don't think that's on.
That's alright, looks good. Alright, so everybody, when you're done signing your papers, everybody's papers, I should see your pencil down, so that's how I know you're done. Yes. Number 4 were the notes you guys should have taken. Remember I said you could either do it on your map or on a separate sheet of paper. Yesterday when we did, went through the book and talked about stuff. Alright, so, looks like everybody's done. Awesome. So, everybody, can I borrow yours?
Yes.
Has a stack of papers on their desk. You can go ahead and pass it out. This is a class copy, so don't write on these or take them home with you, because I'm going to use it throughout the day in the other classes. So some of your stories already have parts listed out. Some of yours don't. Some of them are just stories, and you're going to have to read it together to figure out, who is who. One part of the culture of Africa is they had a lot of folk tales. Does anybody know what a folk tale is? Wesley? Thank you. Yeah, there's stories that are passed down from family to family, or if they're in a certain group or tribe or something like that, they're stories. And most of the time they're explaining how something got to be, like why the sun is in the sky, why the moon's in the sky. I think one of you has, or tonight you'll read a story called How the Turtle Cracked His Shell, why the spider has 8 legs, and it explains these sort of things, like how they happened. So what you guys are going to do as a group, you're going to read your story. The ones who don't have parts explicitly written out for you, you're going to figure out your parts. And what you're going to end up doing is you're going to make a skit and come up here and perform it for the class. Hopefully we'll have time to get to the skits today, but if we don't, not a big deal. We can start off with that tomorrow. But this is just kind of to get you introduced to the culture, and also just maybe figure out, like, why did they have these stories? What did it mean to the people? Does it say something about where they lived in Africa? Those kinds of things, okay? Sorry to steal your stuff. Savannah, and then Liza, I'll get you in a second.
So do we pick our parts and then read our script out of the?
Yep, that's right. So you're gonna pick your part, and there's only 4 of you. Some of the plays or stories have more than 4 parts. So that means you gotta double up, and you're gonna be a superstar actor up here because you're gonna be 2 parts. Okay? Guys. All right, guys. Liza has a question. Guys, don't start yet, please. Liza.
So if we're not gonna make up new skits, we're just gonna keep it sounding like this.
Yeah. So you're just gonna kind of put your own twist to it, put your personalities in it, use what the story is. Like theirs says, don't pay bad for bad. They're going to read it, they're going to come up with their parts, and they're going to come here and perform it for us.
Without our scripts?
You can bring your scripts up here because you can't take these home, so you're going to have to. But this is where you guys are going to start working together, and you guys are going to start figuring out maybe whose strength is what, that kind of thing. and then you're gonna perform it for us. Don't get nervous. It's fine, skits are fun. I love doing skits in class.